bus is full of daylight, too bright against my face. People talking softly, like nothing ever changed. I watch the passing buildings blur into the blue. The city keeps on moving like it never cared for you. There is no rain on the window, no night to hide me well. Just the middle of the day and an emptiness I cannot tell. So I ride through the afternoon with nowhere else to go. Your name feels almost distant, but it still moves in me slow. Everything is shining, but I feel a little cold. I thought letting go meant leaving, but it feels more like going home alone. A child laughs near the doorway, someone's phone begins to ring. I look down at my hands and do not feel a thing. The stop where we once waited comes and disappears. I thought my heart would break there, but nothing happens here. Maybe that is how it ends, not with tears or a sound, just a quiet kind of absence sitting with me now. So I ride through the afternoon with nowhere else to go. Your name feels almost distant, but it still moves in me slow. Everything is shining, but I feel a little cold. I thought letting go meant leaving, but it feels more like going home alone. I do not miss the fighting, we never had that much. I miss the easy silence before it turned to dust. Maybe I am healing, maybe I am just tired. There is sunlight on my shoulder, but nothing feels lighter. So I ride through the afternoon, past streets we used to know. Not crying, not pretending, just learning to let it show. The world outside is glowing like it has somewhere to go. And I sit beside the window, feeling empty on the road. The bus is full of daylight, I get off at my stop. I carry nothing with me, but somehow it feels like a lot. You said heaven's hollow and called it something close to love. Even asking how our day went started feeling like too much. You were not becoming colder, I was not trying to leave. Maybe standing close together, we forgot how close to be. All the words I should have told you come to me when it is late. I kept saying I was alright while my heart was giving way. Maybe we were just too tired, looking for someone to blame. While the sound of love was fading, we pretended it was rain. Maybe we were just too quiet, holding pain like it was grace. the distance, 'cause it hurt less than staying. Little habits that you left me still appear around my room. I reach out for 2 cups sometimes, then remember it is just one. Looking back, there was no reason big enough to call it crime. We were lonely in the comfort of a love we could not find. Even all the tender memories find a way to make me ache. I feel sorry that I loved you, but still could not make us stay. Maybe we were just too tired, looking for someone to blame. While the sound of love was fading, we pretended it was rain. Maybe we were just too quiet, saying we were both okay, till the silence grew between us and we slowly looked away. Will we understand it later, that we did the best we could? Maybe love was not the problem, we just lost the strength to hold. Maybe we were only human, saying sorry far too late, learning endings from the pieces of the love we could not save. Maybe we still loved each other on a day love was not enough, so we turned into the evening, walking separately in the dark. If it was nobody's fault, I thought it would hurt less somehow. But on some quiet nights I still find myself missing you now. The evening falls so slowly on the windows of this town. I watch the orange colors quietly spreading out. There was a time I knew you like a song I never named. Now it comes back in pieces, softly without blame. I do not feel like crying, I do not need to smile. Some memories just stay here and sit with me a while. In the orange light, I remember us gently, not as something broken, not as something empty. In the fading sky, you feel far but not gone, like a little warmth that stayed after the sun. The streetlights start to shimmer, like they know what not to say. I walk a little slower through the end of the day. Your name is not a sadness, it is not a wound tonight, just a quiet kind of color in the corner of my mind. I used to ask the evening why it had to change. Now I let it pass me without calling out your name. In the orange light, I remember us gently, not as something broken, not as something empty. In so slowly, and I am not alone. Some memories are gentle, even after they are gone. Now we were on this, like seasons always do. But something in the morning felt different next to you. You still held the door open, I still said I was fine. But every little kindness had a shadow underneath the light. Maybe we were scared to say it, maybe we already knew. The love was still between us, but it could not carry to. Somewhere we stopped trying, somewhere we let go. Not all at once, not loudly, just quietly and slow. Somewhere we stopped reaching for the hands we used to know. And by the time we noticed, we were already alone. There was no broken promise, no reason I could name. Just rooms that felt much colder, and conversations shaped like rain. I kept waiting for the feeling to come back like before. But waiting is not loving when nobody opens the door. Maybe I was too afraid to ask you if you'd stay. Maybe you were tired of hearing that I was okay. Somewhere we stopped trying, somewhere we let go. Not all at once, not loudly, just quietly and slow. Somewhere we stopped reaching for the hearts we used to know. And by the time we noticed, we were already alone. I do not wanna hate you, I do not wanna lie. Some people leave each other while still standing side by side. Maybe love was not missing, maybe love was not enough. We were holding something fragile with hands that had grown numb. Somewhere we stopped trying, somewhere we let go. Like a song fading softly on an old radio. Somewhere we stopped asking where the lonely feelings go. And by the time we answered, we were already alone. I hope you know I loved you in the only way I could. Maybe that was not enough, but I really thought it would.